What's up YouTube, Lolo Julz here with another video for you on Thursday. Got a new custom snapback that I'm rocking right now. You know, I've just been chilling today, watching too many Korean dramas and snacking on smoothies. So anyhow, hope y'all have been well and that you enjoyed my last video. Today I'll be talking about safety, and also this week is week 10 with Trans API Voices. Think about it and how it relates to spirit and music and access and privilege, sacrifices and consequences. A while back on my Lolo Boy YouTube account, I had covered You Were Meant For Me, and then did a little mini vlog about what safety looks like. And you know, I still believe in that safety is meant for all of us. It should be. We deserve safety just as much as we deserve love and freedom. For me, safety is a lot about feeling safe in my body and spirit at any given moment wherever I am. It's really difficult for me to define. It's not cut and dry for me, and the way that I view safety is about protecting myself from harm, physical harm from other people, and something that I grapple with every day and is definitely always going to be part of my healing process, is the fact that I cannot control what someone else is going to try to do to me. And this is coming from a place of being a survivor of violence, of assault. So whether I'm in South Seattle or whether I'm in Capitol Hill, which is, you know, supposed to be the LGBTQ district of Seattle, I can't rely on that area to be where I'm gonna be safest. Like, there is no one place to be safe. Like, if somebody decides to just up and attack me, and I'm not saying some stranger in the bushes, it could be anyone. I mean, assault more often than not happens by someone you know, or someone who might be in community with you. So it's not necessarily that I'm afraid that when I walk around at night or in the morning that somebody's gonna jump at me. It's about the fact of something like that happening as a surprise or just abruptly is not something I can control. And I can't stay locked up in my house all the time, although I often do that. I live in an area that is pretty far from like the more central parts of Seattle where a lot of my homies live. When I choose to hang out with homies or with booze and whatnot, like, a lot of it revolves around what time I'm leaving the house, what time the bus is and the train is coming, how late will that be, how early will that be, calculating the routes I'm going to take home, calculating the routes I might have to consider if my safety is in jeopardy. These are things I think about very strategically when I know I'm going to have a long day, I'm going to be out for a while, and I might be exhausted, and if I'm being a bag lady carrying all my things with me, because I always carry 2 to 3 bags with me with all of my stuff, it's just a lot to worry about. I fear that, you know, I could be a target. In the area where I live, a lot of cutie pox have been assaulted, and so even though it ain't their fault in can't be victim blaming. I can't help but feel that I do internalize that kind of shit. And that if I'm trying to look dapper at work one day, if I'm going home late that night and I'm on the bus or the train, I'm gonna take off my bow tie. I'm gonna zip up my hoodie all the way. I'm gonna wrap my hair. I'm gonna look or feel just a little less gay, even though I'm sure that it's not possible for me to do that. Is it false? Is it wrong to want to step into that realm of privilege, of passing and being stealthy? Is it wrong that in those moments of fear for my life that I want to just pass as a cisgender female just so I can get away? But at the same time, it's not okay, because that means that I'm assuming that, or it implies that cisgender women are always safe, or they're safer, and that's not true. You know, a lot of that is tied to my internal instincts to be like, I'm a boy. Maybe if I'm a girl, I'll be safer. But not necessarily. You know, it's very complex. I was assaulted in Capitol Hill. In Capitol Hill, where all the queer folks live, where they kick it, where all the clubs and shit's at. I was presenting a more masculine, of center, gender presentation during those times, and it was just really exploring my gender, and of all the times I lived there, when I used to have a really high femme presentation, my ass would be so reckless, running around all hours of the day and night, even though I should have the right to, you know, as being like femme and woman identified at the time, like, shouldn't have to stay indoors just because I'm wearing a skirt and heels, you know. But I generally didn't have problems when I dressed that way, so I was shocked that I was attacked when I was all like masculine, because I believed that having a masculine presentation would keep me safe, that it was safer, and I was wrong. It doesn't matter. People are gonna target you, hate you, attack you because they choose to. A lot of what safety looks like for me is about how much I want to risk being outside of my home, or how much alive I want to feel, or how I feel like I can't even express that. For example, I'm a big homebody, and that's because I like to stay at home. Like, I like being alone. I used to not appreciate that, but if you can enjoy your own solitude, you know, you're set. As a commuter, or just as a queer person and a trans person who often stresses a lot about getting from point A to point B, I just very much have the impression that having a car, you know, being able to have a car, have that privilege of having a car just increases safety. It's just my opinion. I often feel like if I had a car, I would just have access to more resources and more chances and opportunities to do the things I want to do. I could stay out late in gym with homies. I want to believe in the power of enforcing my own safety. I want to feel like I have agency over my body and over my choices. So what are ways that we can feel safer? When I can, my body feels able to, I'll ride my bike around town, or I'll take some public transit, bike the rest of the way or walk. Some kind of combination. What is safety? Leave your comments below if you want to answer. Leave us a response. It's a lot of complexities around what that is and what it means. So thank you for allowing me to share today, and I will see you all in a couple weeks. Alright, take care.